You say, oh, I want to do this thing. You feel like I big pass this person, so make I show the person pepper. You don't know what you're doing. They arise for Nigeria.
I told them.
Now don't forget, trying to tear the other person down, scheming, and all. You see, my own is here. You can scheme without being evil about it.
Even about the price.
Yeah, it's about the image you sell that appeases to people who are watching.
Okay, we are in for a long, exciting week. But the good side is Biggie's new house guests have settled in nicely, and already conversations are flying around. And I mean, guys, that was quite expected because they all know each other. Some of them were on the same season together. Some of them watched the others, during their own season. Some of them are fans of some of these house guests, and vice versa. Yes, so everything has been going on nicely. However, it might seem as though Big Brother had to send a messenger to Seyi. Yeah, because there was a conversation last night between Seyi, Prince, and okay, Alex was there in the picture. There was also CEECEE, there was Cross. Yes, there was a conversation that they had. And ladies and gentlemen, it was just too coincidental that all of what Seyi did on Saturday night happened, and Sunday evening, Biggie sent in 4 new house guests, and one of them is actually giving Seyi words of advice with regards to self-control, how to comport oneself in Big Brother's house, guys. It was a very, very interesting, intelligent conversation, and I'm going to tell you all about it. But then there's a problem. There's a problem. It did not seem like Seyi understood the message at all. at all. And speaking of Seyi had a very interesting diary session yesterday that once again burnt the internet. Yeah, people were tired. Guys, yesterday I was literally praying to the good Lord to control my fingers because, child, Seyi was acting like he had block in his brain, like he had coconut in his brain. And you see, a lot of things happened yesterday. There was also the press release as released by Seyi's management team. See, guys, there's a lot of rada, like there's a lot of nonsense happening, but we're going to focus on the event of last night with regards to conversations I have mentioned to all of you already, all right? So I'm going to be spilling the details of those conversations here, and I will also analyze the conversation and give you my own perspective, what I think about the role of the participants in that conversation, all right? And I'm going to spill all of that, juicy tea on here. So please make sure you watch. Let me know your thoughts. All right, I was going to say something funny right now, but let me know your thoughts, all right, in the comment section below. And special greetings to every single one of you. You are all specially welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bbnaija. This is Frankly Speaking with Bbnaija, and I am the girl with the tea. If you are yet to subscribe, please do exactly what you see on your screen. Please like this video and feel free to share. Every time I tell you to subscribe, I'm telling you to subscribe for your own good. I'm telling you to subscribe because this is that space where you get the most detailed, factual, and accurate analysis of reality TV shows, movies, and trending social topics. Yes, this is where it happens. This is where the action happens. So if you want to keep up with all of that, then here's that space. All right, and for those of you that complain that you've not been getting a lot of my videos, you either need to turn on your post notification bell or just simply search for my channel on YouTube. Come on there. I upload multiple videos daily, so you can never miss out on details of events that happens in Big Brother's house. All of that said, let's quickly get into this video. First things first, before I move on to that gist, let me tell you about the job role of Biggie's new house guest. I was supposed to mention that on my previous video, but I don't know, it sort of skipped my mind, and also that video was already too lengthy. Yeah, now think of these new house guests as riders for Big Brother. Now, Ebuka did not mention if they were given the task to cause chaos in the house or probably to scatter ships or whatever in the house, but I saw their videos, yes, on the organizers' social media pages, and it seemed like they have a mission coming into that house, because of course there is no denying the fact that they have been watching the show this past 4 weeks. So I feel like they are already fully equipped with the right amount of information as to who the strongest contenders are already in the house and who the noisemakers are. Just basically must have studied the personalities of the housemates and their strategies already. Yes, and so they are prepared. They are fully equipped and they have put on their classic acts, yes, to get the job done. Now, according to Ebuka, they are eligible to participate in every single task or challenge in the house, yes. However, they are not in the running to compete, to win the 120 million naira like the rest of the housemates, okay? Their job is just to be there as Biggie's house guest. Now, here's the twist. We know, but the housemates inside the house do not know. Yes, now that's what makes it more exciting. However, the housemates, some of them actually have already started suspecting, the real agenda of these new housemates. Yes, the new housemates. And although they've not started having intensive conversations about it, but there was Soma who was already speculating. And I'm like, okay, smart of you. You probably caught up with the level up season. Yes. But anyways, away from all of that, the new housemates have been, having conversations with the already existing housemates. They have been, in a way, receiving some form of orientation from the existing housemates as well as to how things are done in the house. And you can tell that there's a bit of tension somewhere already. Yes. Now, fast forward to Prince and Seyi's conversation. It wasn't like a one-on-one conversation with between these two people. They were in the garden. They were just having conversations about random things and just fun things that have happened in the house and how Big Brother has been very, very strict with all of them. And that was where Prince started advising, the people listening to him, on the need for them to enjoy the experience, on the need for them to tone down the way they express vile things from their hearts, talking about how they should leverage on this new opportunity, in fact, this second chance, to sell their brand other than try to sort of like suppress other people. Guys, see, everything this guy was saying, it was just basically speaking to every negativity that Seyi had portrayed this past few weeks. Also about the way he speaks to women or about women in a condescending manner. What Seyi displayed on live TV on Saturday night, stroke the early hours of the morning, it was pure condescension on every single housemate, especially Ilebaye and DOYIN. So Prince was just advising, right? But he wasn't directing the advice straight up to Seyi. He wasn't calling Seyi's name to say, oh, Seyi, you did this, you did that. No. But he was speaking in general terms. But anybody that watched that conversation happen would have clocked quickly that, okay, he was actually speaking to every single action that Seyi had displayed that night. But here's the problem. Guys, Prince was speaking and Seyi was saying, God bless you, don't mind them. If you've been watching Seyi's diary sessions or all of his conversations with people in the house, you would know that Seyi has a problem. Yes, it has this problem of self-righteousness. I don't know if there's another psychological name for it. I don't know, but Seyi has this problem of never ever seeing the wrong he does, but equally projecting that wrong on other people. What he does is what he projects on other people. So I was kind of hoping that common sense would tell Seyi that this guy is actually speaking to everything that you displayed Saturday night. Instead, you are here doing, tell them, like he was thinking, like he was interpreting that information like Prince was actually referring to the likes of Ilebaye and all the other females that have bad behavior in the house. And there are times when he would keep quiet and he's listening intently, and I would now start, getting hopeful that, okay, maybe at this point he's actually getting the message. But then when the guy opens his mouth, the next thing you will hear is one statement that just shows his level of ignorance, or I don't know, should I say deception, self-deception? Guys, it was really frustrating. And Prince kept on taking his time, you know, to patiently pass on the message. He was even talking about, oh, how whatever action they take in the house, people are watching. It might seem as though to you, nobody is watching, but then just commit one slight offense, everybody will know. Everybody will be talking about it. Guys, Prince was indirectly telling Seyi that, dude, you are getting cooked outside. The viewers are cooking you. They are cooking the brands you're working with. Because guys, yesterday was wild. People were literally tagging the brands that Seyi is working with or are affiliated to Seyi, and they were running a crazy campaign on social media that those brands must drop Seyi, otherwise they will cancel those brands. They will stop patronizing those brands. It was wild, and this guy did not understand. Same thing he did during his diary session. Guys, it was even worse because he went into the diary room wearing this garb of self-righteousness, portraying himself to be the victim, you know, the one person that Big Brother has sort of marginalized in the house, making that very unintelligent statement about, oh, some people benefiting more from Big Brother than him, you know, some people being treated more specially than him, and Big Brother had to correct him. Big Brother had to put him in his place. And then he was even complaining about the fact that, oh, DOYIN insulted him and referred to his parents, be his family, and Biggie had to ask him that, have you referred to DOYIN's background and upbringing before? He said, Biggie, maybe. Biggie asked him again, are you sure? And he was like, I probably have. Guys, Seyi was just freaking lying. This guy was just bloody lying. No single integrity at all. Also displaying a very, very high level of cowardice, because guys, you could tell that this guy did not even have the balls to own up to his errors, to own up to his shit. It was really appalling to watch. And whilst he was displaying all of that in the diary room, oh my God, once again, social media was burning. People were angry. People were calling for Seyi's exit from the show. This guy was just lying. In fact, Biggie even told him in parables that you cannot be saying that XYZ is happening and you yourself, that is what you keep displaying. But guess what? Seyi did not get the message. And so I stated on Twitter that there's a possibility that Seyi has a personality disorder. I don't know if that disorder is a delusion of perfection. That's the delusion of grandeur. Yeah, that delusion of perfection, the delusion of being the best, you know, more than everybody else. And I'm like, how did this guy grow up? How did he raise himself, if he did? Because it was so appalling to watch and even listen to Seyi in the diary room. So ladies and gentlemen, Big Brother has done his own part. Prince has done his own part. Even Ebuka did his own part, because right after or right before the live eviction show ended, Ebuka had actually advised the housemates, as usual, that they should watch what they say. They should watch what they do. He knows that they're very vocal, expressive, but they should also understand that people are watching. I'm just paraphrasing what Ebuka said. That is not what Ebuka said verbatim, but that was the direction of thought that Ebuka was actually driving at. And these housemates, some of them got the message, some of them did not get the message. And I doubt if Bbnaija even got the message, because right after, she went to go and fight with CEECEE over Neo. See ya, we're going to talk about Bbnaija later. But in the meantime, let me know your thoughts about all that I have discussed on this video, and I will see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Elijah soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.